Are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the curl. And it's Hunter in at the three. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. They get it back. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunter, no good. George finds Koulibaly. From outside, off the mark.
Pressures that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
They set the pick. Smart on the wing. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Mitchell. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Smart outside. George fires top of the key. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Cleveland. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hunter, and he uses the glass on the lane.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Middleton after the miss from Evan Mobley. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Koulibaly with it, covered by Hunter. 5 on the clock. Koulibaly with it, working on Hunter.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Now, Koulibaly, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. That's good for George on the assist by Sarr.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Sarr. Allen defending. Now Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
From Chris Middleton.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hunter finds Okoro. Back to Hunter. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Mobley looking it over. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton, a screen on Hunter. Back to Middleton. George against Mobley. 5 to shoot. Sarr sets the screen for Smart. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Here's Allen.
Wizards.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Free throw, good. Allen.
Jarrett Allen. 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Smart. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 6. Smart kicks to George. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
George with the screen on Hunter. Koulibaly with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And stolen by Hunter.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Wizards trail by 3. For 3. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Okoro finds Hunter. Trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got 9 points.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they're reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Mitchell, pass to Hunter. And here is Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Okoro. A kick out to Mobley. For three, Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
George with the screen on Hunter. Coulibaly, it's in the bucket for his fourth field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Okoro, wide open, he fires. And another three for Cleveland.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Smart misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Okoro finds Mitchell. Allen with it. He's defended by Coulibaly. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Driving in. Not going to go that time. George with the defensive effort. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. For three, Middleton drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got his third bucket of the night.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's Mobley. He has 6. Close contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Here's Coulibaly, covered by Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Clearly a foul.
The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck. Wizards selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 13. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Max Strus. Javonte Green is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Thompson. And it's Okeke in at the four-man position.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Strus's shot is good.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
For three, Brogdon. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Green passes to Okeke. Here's Strus. Pass to Okeke. They get it back. Thompson. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Wizards shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Wizards trail by 15. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
There's Garland. Pass to Okeke. And the rejection by Holmes. Lock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Poole gets it to go.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Here's Okeke. Still yet to score. Strus cans the shot with nobody near him.
Assist from
And the Wizards with possession, down by 15. Poole against Garland. Poole no good. Cleveland's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Poole against Garland. Shoots over Poole. Garland no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Three-pointer. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Out to Thompson. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Brogdon finds Poole. Back to Brogdon. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
There's Garland, and it's good for 2.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Smart, and it's Czar in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Czar, has major defensive potential.
Outside for Smart. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Czar. Middleton with it. Mobley's there. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket for Middleton. And it's Hunter with the jam.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Smart. Mobley against George. Okoro passes to Hunter. Lets a floater go, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
A tremendous poise from Okoro on that play. Takes the contact, concentrates through the finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break, with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
No good with the elbow jumper. Wizards trail by 15. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Okoro. Back to Mitchell from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Mobley into the lane.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. George dishes to Middleton. George sets a screen for Middleton. The shot's good on the assist by George. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Mitchell finds Hunter. Looking for Allen, he gets it there. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. And Czar pulls it down. Czar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Smart wide open, he fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than a corner three. Marcus Smart would agree on that one.
Stolen by Smart. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Offensive rebound. Allen passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Second chance shot. Chalk up two there.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen showing you he's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
Here's Sarr, defended by Allen. Here's Koulibaly. Smart finds Middleton. George sets a screen for Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Washington with the ball. 8-point game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Smart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And here are the Cavaliers. Okoro with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Marcus Smart. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Wizards foul. Marcus Smart. Fifth personal foul. Third
It's the
team
first
foul.
one, and that makes it a 7-point
Shooting for
lead.
Cleveland. Isaac.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this
That's
one.
the end
A
of the
narrow
game.
win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the
Here's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Daniels in at the 2. And for Washington, Marcus Smart out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's George. And it's Sarr in at the center position. Smart for 3. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Now here's Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Here's Smart. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Middleton passes to George. And George with the jam.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Young. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
So he gets them both. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Atlanta. Middleton looking around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Coulibaly. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Nance. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Smart. Can they get it? And he lays it in.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Left side Young. Here's Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Here's Smart. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Smart's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. To the inside. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Oh, wow! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Coulibaly. A minute 15 left in the first. Oh, George with a steal. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Young. And a nice finish on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Here's Smart. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Now here's Koulibaly. Tight defense on him. Sarr passes to Smart. Out left to the wing. Sarr misses. The Hawks leading. And Young, here we go. Here's Nance. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Daniels. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. Got a hand on it. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He put... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Rizichet in at the three. Here's Koulibaly. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that, because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Koulibaly. No points so far.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Right wing. Outside Young. Pass to Rizichet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. Here's Rizichet, defended by Smart. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Washington again can't hit. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Daniels. Nance outside. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Young's got 12 points in the game. George, a screen on Young. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. He launches a three to the rim. Young.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Smart for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Daniels has got his 5th rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. Losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Smart nails the triple.
Set it up perfectly. I mean, Smart recognized the soft coverage and took it himself.
Young inside. Koulibaly defending. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. Offline with a 3. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Daniels. Nance outside. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Here's Smart. The 3 ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young with it. Guarded now by George. Nance outside. Pass to Daniels. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Middleton from the outside. On target from range. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter. The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Here's Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. It could go. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Kispert is out there with Rashawn Holmes. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's LeVert. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And getting the positioning he wants and finishing. I love to watch Holmes work on the inside.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
Here's LeVert. Following the score by Washington. Pass to Capella. And Holmes with the block.
Well, Holmes sees that shot coming and says, goodbye.
Outside man. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Holmes. In transition, here they come. Here's Kispert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on George Niang. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
For 2, Corey Kispert.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Capella, screen on Poole. Poole against LeVert. Screen by Capella. 4-3. LeVert. And that's good.
LeVert.
And the Hawks lead by 6.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
There's the help with LeVert. Poole, the pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Yeah, and you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Look at Poole showing the range.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's man, still without a bucket. Capella can't get it to go. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. Of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Man misses. Wizards trail by 3. On the break. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
Capella screen on Poole. And Holmes with the block. Now the Wizards in transition. And that misses. That would have put him up. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. And 1:01 left in the third.
Rashawn inside that size now making a difference.
Poole with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Champagnie, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's LeVert for 3. Drains the triple. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Poole, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Poole against LeVert. Unloads from 13. Here's Capella. And Holmes with the block. And he gets it back. And Capella gets it to go. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Poole. From behind the arc. That one no good. He got it up. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Ricochet out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Okongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Young in at the point guard position. George's shot is off. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14. Nance with a screen on George. Young looking around. The 3 is up. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Wizards trail by 3. This one for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Perfect touch on the floater. Smart, he can be so crafty at times offensively.
Over to the left wing, and here's a Kongwu for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Washington trailing. Koulibaly on the wing, guarded by Young. To tie it up, fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Young. From outside the arc, Young with the signature tray.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Here's Smart. George outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Smart finds George. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Young.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And here's a Kongwu for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Atlanta basketball.
Outside Young. It's stolen. Now the Wizards in transition. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Now here's Middleton. Sarr passes to Smart. Right side Koulibaly. Into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Picked up by a Kongwu. Back to Young. They need this. Tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Pass to George. That's the way. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Young with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Young inside. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Sarr. The rebound by Atlanta. Young with it.
Wizards foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helps and hurts.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart passes to Sarr. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, he did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Goes up on the baseline. The shot, no good. So it's Washington picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hands out there with Okongwu. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Daniels in the point guard.
Daniels.
Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Okoro passes to Hunter. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Atlanta on D. It's a 5-point game. Allen kicks to Okoro. The kick out to Mobley. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Here is Daniels, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hunter finds Mobley. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And both free throws good for Mobley. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Daniels out to Nance. Here's Reza Shea. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Back to Daniels. Here's Reza Shea, covered by Okoro. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Mobley with the block.
Shot violation. Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Okoro's shot is off. The Hawks trailing.
2 minutes.
And here's Daniels. He's got 7. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Mitchell. Here's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now Daniels, after the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. Daniels lets the 3 fly, and it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Mitchell outside. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nance a screen. Daniels kicks to Nance. Hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Allen passes to Mobley. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Daniels. Good on the shot. Daniels has got 11 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Mitchell. He knocks it down.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one. Even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Hands out there with Johnson. Then there's Rizashay. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 1. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. A nice shot by Okoro.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
That one goes in. Okoro's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here is Daniels, covered by Okoro. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim. Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Daniels to the right side. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Assist goes to
Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Here's Daniels driving the lane.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Okoro with it. He's picked up by Rizashay. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here is Daniels. Covered by Mitchell. Uses both hands to slam it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead. Cavaliers are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Driving in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Okongwu a screen. Daniels from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 25 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Now Daniels, 25 points in the game. Pass to Rizichet. Nance sets a screen for Rizichet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. They've got Max Strus. Garland is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Thompson, and it's Okiki in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor, the kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
LeVert, there's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Thompson, a screen on LeVert. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Here's Okiki. Kicks it out to Garland. Goes back up, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Count that bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Garland against LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. With the drive, and the shot goes in. LeVert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got 7 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
makes a three. The offensive rebound. And it's Capella missing. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland, the pass to Okeke. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Garland is doubled. Here's Okeke. He's covered by Niang. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
LeVert from outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Pass to Okeke. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Another shot, Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Thompson!
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
And the situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
The three from Garland. Rebounded by Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's LeVert with the drive, and the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Okeke. He's covered by Niang. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. LeVert kicks to Niang. Screen by Niang. LeVert against Green. LeVert the pass to Capella. Here's Krejci. Screen by Niang. And the basket by Krejci. Krejci's got 6 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Jalen Johnson.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Rizashea. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. Then it's Daniels, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
They get the rebound. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson against Hunter. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Allen, a screen on Johnson. Here's Mitchell. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting
against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Johnson right side. And then Johnson with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And that one's good. Daniels. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Connects from three-point range.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Here is Daniels, covered by a Coral. Daniels with it. Out to Nance. The three ball. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
And that one's good. Daniels.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Nifty move. Nance passes to Daniels.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
He's off on the second. Here's a Kuro. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks leading by 18. On the wing, Daniels, covered by Hunter. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nance sets a screen for Rizeshe. That three off the mark. Okongwu kicks to Nance. Johnson against Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Johnson's shot is off. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here is Daniels. Fires from way outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
Paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Marcus Smart out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton, then there's Sarr, and it's George in at the power forward spot. Wizards on D. Hunter finds Mobley. Now here's Allen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
George passes to Middleton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell into the lane. An easy 2 on the layup.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell, just speeding right through his shot.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Here's Okoro, following the score by Washington. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mitchell against Smart. Down low. Here's Coulibaly. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's George. Middleton outside. And he makes it. Middleton's got 7.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Okoro outside to win the run. That shot off the mark. The Wizards have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Smart for 3, and he buries his first look.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
George, no good.
2 minutes.
Cavaliers trail by 15. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Coulibaly. Mobley. Deflected! We've got 1:48 left in the first. Smart passes to Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Hunter. No made baskets yet. To end the drought. It's deflected. 5 on the clock. Here's Okoro. Nice shot from the wing.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Now here's Middleton. Guarded by Okoro. Outside Coulibaly. Wizards need to get off a shot here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Here's Middleton. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one.
Chris Middleton, 2 shots.
That one misses. A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The 3 from Okoro. Out to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Now Okoro. Fires for 3. Smart with the defensive effort. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
George scanning the floor. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Smart outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Middleton outside. Pass to Smart. And there's the screen. Over Mitchell. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Smart looking around. Pass to Middleton. Over Okoro. Washington again can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Washington again can't hit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Now here's Hunter. Outside Mitchell. From downtown, Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The three from Okoro. Offensive rebound. Hunter against Middleton. And again, it's Cleveland converting. A minute 4 left to play in the half. Coulibaly on the wing. Hunter covering. Middleton from the outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep three-point land. Okoro outside. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Second chance shot. Rebound Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smart for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
And he makes all 3. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 13-point game. Okoro outside. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk. Middleton from the outside. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Washington in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. They've got Rashawn Holmes, Jordan Poole out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Champagnie at the 4. Garland for 3. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Washington leading by 15. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And here's Strus outside. Hits the three-pointer. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland, the pass to Green. Back to Garland. For 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. It's stolen by Garland. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And the Wizards' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Tipped away. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Offensive board. The 3. Pass to Okiki. Now here's Garland. Defended by Kispert. Garland, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Here's Poole. Good work there as it goes. Poole's gotten his second bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Drops in the three.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Gets the three ball to go.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Okiki, the pass to Thompson. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Washington's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Poole. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You can tell Brogdon has good vision. He can see where those openings are, no matter how small.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
On the wing, Strus. Defended by Kispert. It's stolen by Brogdon. Poole against Garland. Poole outside. Pass to Holmes. Clock at 6. And there's Poole on the assist by Holmes. Holmes has got 3 assists in the game. It's stolen by Poole. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Strus drops in the 3. Strus has got 11 points here in the second half.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
It's Poole to drive. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Poole's got 18.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Wizards. Oh, what? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kispert. Outside Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Can't forget about Brogdon's leaping ability. More than capable of jamming it home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game. So Washington ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Mitchell. Koulibaly defending. Outside Mitchell. Hunter passes to Okoro. Another shot. It's rebounded by Washington.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Beyond the arc. Sarr pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
Mitchell with the ball. Middleton covering. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now. Ahead. Here's George. Back to Koulibaly. Three-pointer. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Outside Koulibaly. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound by the Wizards.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Pass to Sarr. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Graham. A franchise low 15 win.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Middleton, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Okoro passes to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Koulibaly defending. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jordan Poole.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Middleton. George outside. George, a screen on Hunter. Here's Koulibaly. No good on the 3.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. From deep 3-point land. And it's Smart missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory.
Smart, and it's Sarr in at the center. And for the Hawks, we've got Larry Nance. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Shea, and it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
They grabbed their own miss. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game, and the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Smart, following the 3 by Atlanta. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Young. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Drills it from outside.
3 points.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
And here's Young, following the 3-pointer by Chris Middleton. And Young kicks to Okongwu. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Coulibaly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Okongwu down low. Shea. It's good from long range.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Shea can really do damage from the perimeter.
Fires it up. Pass to Coulibaly. Shea with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Okongwu. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Okongwu with a screen on Middleton, and Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton, able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Sarr with it, and Sarr throws it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Here's Smart. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Young. It's a 3-point game. Nance sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Middleton outside. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Young from deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Coulibaly. Snatched away. Here we go, all alone. Poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Young taking his time here. That one good for 2. 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Smart. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Middleton outside. Smart finds Middleton. 5 to shoot. Floats one. Smart misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Okongwu with the screen for Young. There's the triple. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Washington trailing. Sarr with it. He's picked up by Nance. George passes to Middleton. And here's the fast break. And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Nance. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Nance has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
How about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Smart with the ball. He has 5. And that one, good.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Young drives in. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 4. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Young outside. Nance sets a screen for Young. Nance outside. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 13.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Coulibaly finds Smart. It's tipped. 1:37 left now here in the second. Here's George. Again, the Wizards score.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Count that one.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. Back to Young. Puts up a three. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Here's George, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. Washington shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Poole's checked in for the Wizards. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Poole, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels, guarded by Poole. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. They set the screen. Over Sarr. It's rebounded by Poole.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Young from deep three-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
To center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. LeVert out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Niang in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in the champion. And you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On the wing, Johnson. Here's LeVert. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Brogdon. Kispert, the pass to Holmes. Holmes setting the pick for Kispert. The three, nailed from three-point land. Kispert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson with a screen on Poole. Pass to Johnson. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Poole against Johnson. Here's Champagnie. They get it back. No good that time. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeVert from outside. The rebound by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. A 2-point game. Kispert, the pass to Champagny. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by Holmes. Wizards leading by 5. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
LeVert kicks to Niang for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here is Poole. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brogdon. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
LeVert against Poole. And here is Kispert. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Kispert.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Poole on the wing. LeVert defending. Back to Brogdon. Poole against LeVert. Poole the pass to Champagny. Here he goes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson sets the screen for LeVert. On the wing, Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Brogdon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. LeVert from outside. Good on the triple. LeVert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, that is some big-time range on display from Karis LeVert.
Here's Brogdon in the corner. Holmes with it. His three-pointers off the mark. It's LeVert on the wing. Shoots over Poole. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Washington, George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Smart in at the point.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Daniels. Jams it in off the great move.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Young inside, defended by George. That shot missing. Wizards leading by 6. On the wing, Koulibaly. He's covered by Daniels. Outside, Smart. From deep, George buries the long-range jumper.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Okongwu. Now Daniels jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Middleton outside. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Takes a step back. Here's Koulibaly. And a strong finish with two hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
The Hawks trail by 8. With Smart, basket good. Young's got 25 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Koulibaly. Lock at 6. For the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young outside. And the layup is good. And now it's just a 4-point Wizards lead.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Koulibaly with it. Okongwu covering. On the wing, Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. And that one is hammered home.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pass to Rizichet. Young outside. Okongwu a screen. From past the arc. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Pools checked in for Marcus Smart. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keith told his team during that break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Poole. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Young against George. Young outside. It drops.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
them all. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got Larry Nance, Dyson Daniels out there with Risachet. Then it's Jalen Johnson, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out. Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Allen, the pass to Hunter. Now Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Okongwu. Gets an open look and hits it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The 3 from Mitchell, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Daniels. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Daniels has got 5 now.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Okoro. Mitchell. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, we hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And the shot goes down.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Daniels. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game, and it's good. 2 points.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Here's Daniels. Out to the wing. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. They get it back. Tries again. Driving in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Agility from Larry Nance Jr., so that helped out.
Mitchell against Johnson. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Picked up by Okongwu. To the wing on the left. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And they take the lead. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Nance the screen. Here's Daniels. He's got 9, 5 to shoot. Picked up by Okongwu. Launches a 3. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. Get up to throw down.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
The kick out to Nance. Back to Daniels. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. He's got 14.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hawks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out. A great ball move. The guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Johnson. Larry Nance is out there with Okongwu. And it's Rizashe, and it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Hunter passes to Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Mobley. Shot is good by Nance.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Mitchell against Johnson. Mitchell misses.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Daniels. 16 points for him. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And there's the drive. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Can they get it? Rebounded by Johnson.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Daniels, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Graham, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Outside Mitchell. Off target with the open look.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
To the left side wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Mobley, no good. The Hawks lead by 15. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Nance outside. Pass to Daniels. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 22.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Johnson. Mitchell misses.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And here's a Kongwu for three. Oh, misses the dunk. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Back to Daniels. He's rebounded by Okoro. Hunter against Nance. From the arc. That shot off. What if it goes? Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Hawks lead by 16. On the court right now for Cleveland. Darius Garland is out there with Green. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Chuma Okeke. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Well, Cleveland's shooting pretty well at 45%. Garland against LeVert. And the three off target. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Mann. Back to LeVert. Niang up top. Here's LeVert. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the long J. LeVert's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Pass to Niang. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Garland for three. Pure from three-point range. Garland's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Inside, here's Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside man. Pass to Capella. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 19-point game. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And here's Strus outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's LeVert. He has 7. to the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Okiki, the pass to Thompson. Here's Garland. Misses the jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Krejci. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Strus with a deep three. They swipe it. LeVert goes against Green. Pass to man. Green against LeVert. Now here's Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Javonte Green picks one up.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Good on the second one. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Garland finds Thompson. Garland with the ball. Thompson, a screen on LeVert. Garland for 3. Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. Strus up top. Second shot opportunity. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Hawks lead by 21. LeVert outside. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. LeVert's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
From deep, Strus. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert goes against Green. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 11 in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Capella, screen on Garland. Here's LeVert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Strus with the bucket.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Atlanta on top. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rizachet out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. And Okoro gets it to go.
Okoro finding a way to just keep himself involved in what they're doing offensively.
The Hawks lead by 21. Here's Daniels. To Okongwu. Fires from deep. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, and defenses are trying to get Jared Allen to shoot that kind of shot. This time, it didn't work.
Here's Daniels. Here he goes.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And they recover it. Mitchell misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The three from Rizashay. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's what Rizashay is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 21.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shooter.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Nance with a screen on Mitchell. Daniels misses. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mitchell finds Hunter. From downtown, they get the rebound. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here's Hunter from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Here's Daniels.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Okongwu for 3. Nails it from 3. Okongwu's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Okongwu, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizashay. Hunter covering. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Okoro, and Rizashay gets it to go.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
On the wing, Mitchell, covered by Johnson, and that one's good. Mitchell. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Daniels. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.